Hello everyone, how's it going? Hope everyone's having a good night. Let me see if I can figure this out. There we go, that's better. Hey, Bird Garden, hey, Third Coast Aquatics, hey, Danny, hey, Tank Top Tropics, hey, Anthony, how's it going? Scott's Tropics, hello. Patty, hello. Deborah Lewis is here. Tian Aqua, I already said hi to Anthony's Fishy Friends. Edgar Reyes, hello, thanks for joining me again. Mridal Singh, hello. Amy with Sand Creek Aquatics, hello as well. Let's see, Poe was in the house earlier, hello to you. Poe. Who else is in here? Pepperland Creek Aquatics, hello. IHSP, hello. Thomas, hello. R-Man, hello. Hey, Chewy, how's it going? AKA Lunatic Fringe. It looks like I'm getting a lot of people in here today. Hey, Thomas with Skippers Aquariums. Holy Fish Guy, hello. Today I'm going to be doing another slideshow for everyone. George is here. Fish Wizard George. Hey, Alkaballs, how's it going? Hey, looks like we got a YouTube user in the house as well. How's it going? Hey, Jerry B, how's it going today, mate? Let's see here. It's a Mario. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of shopping and talking about buying used tanks online and how they're valued. Oops, that's not the one I wanted. That's not the one I wanted either. And it looks like Bird Gun got his Aquarium Thoughts wine glass and it's awesome. I saw the picture and it looks great, Rack. Hope you enjoy it. Make sure you keep in mind that is hand wash, so don't stick it in the dishwasher. Hey, KG Cichlids, how's it going? Delilah's Critters. Hey, Fish Room Fever, how's it going? George is cooking again tonight. Awesome. George, when aren't you cooking? Hey, Priscilla, I guess you're getting all those water changes there still. Anyways, today the subject is going to be name that price. Basically on this, it's going to work similar, I guess, in terms of trivia, but basically I'm going to be showing some listings for some used tanks on different websites. I got some from Facebook Marketplace. I got some from an app called, what's that name? OfferUp. I got some from there, as well as Craigslist as well. So I'm going to be going ahead and showing the listing. And then what I want from you guys to do is actually in the chat, put how much do you think they have it listed for. Then I will reveal that, and then afterwards, you guys going to tell me how much you will pay for it. So people be tripping with pics online. I'm gonna have to wonder what I'm missing on that. Hey, Fishy Mindset, how's it going? Zana Doodoo's here. Hello. So what's going on with the pictures online, Priscilla? Well, Shark. Hey, Muddy Boots, how's it going? This should be interesting. There is definitely a few interesting ones in there. Although I did find one that's pretty good deal in there too. So it's not all completely outrageous prices, but prices. That's fine, Priscilla. I thought I was missing something. Yeah, that's the number one thing I see online is a lot of these people really are outrageous with their prices. People be tripping in general nowadays, except for our community. Yeah, you'll be surprised on how many 10 gallons you'll see for $50. Okay, well, have a good night, Rack. See you later. So let me get this started, and as things go on, you're going to basically see how it goes. So basically, I'm going to show the listing, about 30 or so seconds. Basically, go ahead and spin off what you think that the price is listed at. So the first guess is going to be how much it is listed at, how much you think it's listed at. And then afterwards, I'm going to show you how much it is, and then you're going to see how much is it worth. Third Coast Aquatics. I need to send you a screenshot. 10 gallon for 120. I've seen those before. Hey, Swampy Acres, how's it going? So let's go ahead and start with the first one here. Let's go shopping. How much do you think this one is listed as? 55 gallon stand, full setup. Basically, I don't know why they show listing on there. I'm actually surprised they actually show shipping for $375. That is extremely low for shipping. But how much do you think this one's selling for? Okay, Third Coast Aquatics is saying $350. Edgar Reyes is saying $150. IHSP is saying $250. S is saying $1.99. Let's see here. $150 from Pridemore, $200 from Scott's Aquatics. Our man is saying $80. Okay, let's see. Natural Aquariums $250. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like people are saying it's listed anywhere from $200 to $300. Myrtle says he bet it's free. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and reveal the price here. This is for 55 gallon planted tank, stand, full setup, and they went $250. So there we have it. A lot of people right on the money on that one. Now, how much do you guys think this would be worth? Put that in the chat below. I don't know. Depending on the plats, I probably wouldn't look at $250 for this. And I'm with Sandy. This stand does look sketchy. Yeah, I think this could be a decent price. Probably not a price I would pay for it. But this is definitely not outrageous as some of the other ones I've seen online. I've seen smaller setups for the same price. Yeah, 100, 150. Yeah, I'm thinking with Pridemore, depends on what the full setup was. They really didn't include what the full setup included. I'm guessing included that little tiki head in there and whatever plants they have in there. And the father fish setup with the inches of substrate there. It looks like whoever set that up was a fan of father fish. That does look like it's black silicone as well. It doesn't really state in the ad, but it does look like it is black. But looks can be deceiving. Maybe 60 or 80 for a tank, wouldn't want the rest. Yeah, I think that's what it is. When I'm shopping for a used tank online, I really don't want their setup. I don't need their filters. I don't need their deck decor. Plants, I have no clue. Plants I get for cheap. Yeah, how do you ship for that for $375 is beyond me. Yeah, that has to be local. That has to be local pickup only. I wouldn't ship tanks. I wouldn't ship tanks one bit. Tank and lights is all useful. Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends on the lights as well. But anyways, onward to the second one right here, which is everyone ready? And let's go ahead and go here. And this is a fish tank. Does not list how many gallons. So in this one, you're gonna have to take a guess on how many gallons it is. I would guess it's at least a 55, but I could be wrong on that. Maybe resealed. How much do you think this one's listed for, guys? No size listed. Can't spell tank right. Apparently, they offer shipping on this as well. Skipper's Aquarium says 55 gallon 200, and Myrtle says $50. Let me see here. 55 gallon 200, 75 gallon for 200. Hey, Fish Tropic, how's it going? Is that a hole? I don't think that's a hole. I think that's just a splotch from where they're kind of having some background. I can see why they listed it like that through eBay. Yeah, that could be it. Has the center brace, should be bigger. Yeah, I'm guessing at least a 55, maybe larger. But it's kind of hard to see. I'm kind of trying to gauge it from the siding, but looks like a bulkhead. I'm not seeing the hole. I'm not seeing the hole that you're referring to. Let me see if I can get the cursor over here. That looks like just a splotch from probably their background, because it looks like they have the background right here. And that's probably, okay, probably more saying it's a 90. The fish won't thank you if you buy that tank. Not even spelled correctly. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and reveal this price right here. Let me go ahead and like I said, I don't even know the size of this. They probably don't even know. For 90, 200, and the price they have listed on this is $25. So this could actually be a steal depending on the size. If you want to take a project, this might be worth it depending on the size. Third Coast is saying it looks small at the blinds in the background. Third Coast, I think that's actually a siding of a house. That's actually outdoors. That's on pavement. But for $25, that might be a good project, depending on the size. I would probably look at either keeping that outside or reselling it. Let's see here. But $25 might be a good steal. Let's see let's see who got that. People saying 200. Pepperland Creek says 50, but I don't know if that's the price or the gallons. Let's see here. IHSP is 20. Let's see here. And Myrtle said 50. That's pretty close. R-Man said 30. Okay. Then maybe a resale. I'm guessing that's from the previous tank. See, would check that out for $25. Yeah. Definitely a project for a resale, in my opinion. Probably glass is cracked from being outside. I don't see anything cracked offhand based on the picture, but that's why you definitely do need to go and check it out and see how it is when you get there. And of course, this is all local to me. Watch it not have a bottom and super scratched. Well, that's the thing as well. I mean, if you're looking at aquariums used and you're going to resell them anyways, if it has one cracked side, that's not a big deal, because then you can just go out and buy that glass. So, used tanks scare me. Yeah, used tanks could scare me as well. I wouldn't look at larger ones per se, but then again, I haven't really searched for larger ones, because the largest I have is a 60-gallon to my right, and I actually bought that new. But I've bought some used tanks before, and they held up pretty well. Okay, onward to the next one, which is a double pager. This is a fish tank, 20 to 29 gallon. I'm guessing this is a 29 gallon. I guess this is for everything. And how many guests? Take a guess on how much this is. Of course, I left the description. I bought this beauty and everything you see in this picture for about $800. There are other supplies I have as well, perfect for anyone that wants. So how much do you think this guy is trying to sell this one for? Don Gallagher saying 100, S is saying 200, Pepperland Creek's 175, Tennessee is saying 175. One thing to keep in mind, they are claiming that they bought everything here for $800. I don't know if that's worth $800 in my opinion. Let's see, Chattanooga Ed saying 560, Dialila Critter saying 350. Yeah. Okay, have a good day, Fishy Mindset. Alcabal is saying 250. Edgar Reyes is saying 600. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought too, Pepperland Creeks, when I first saw that. And Yeah, I think they got gypped, or they're trying to gyp someone else. Ball's probably $650. Okay, let's go ahead and see how much. He's probably asking 200, worth about 60. Personally, I don't even think that's worth 60. I mean, that's probably a 29 gallon, and the stand's probably worth the whole $25 right there, and so forth. So let me go ahead and reveal how much this bad boy is going for. The stand must be made out of that black gold. Maybe it's gold painted black. And they went $250, down from $450. That stand looks tragic. I think Xanadu's probably right. It's probably worth 60, but I'd probably look at paying 40 for that at the most. But yeah, 250. This Greg the Guppy is definitely sucker born every minute. Yes, it's on sale too. It's marked down from $450. Yes, Aquaball, did you see this one on OfferUp? Sell price is for a low $250. Yeah, that definitely looks like a 29, and I would not be paying $250 even for a new one at that price. Yeah, $40 is probably closer. Alrighty, onward to the next one. George is saying no. How much would you pay for this, George? And free is not an option. Although free tanks are the best. Yeah, I've seen 10 gallons for that high too, and they weren't even fancy new ones. You buy all that new for 200. Yeah, you could probably buy all that plus substrate plus fish for 200. With $1 per gallon being a thing, I'd never do that exactly. There's no substrate. Aquaball saying 75. Yeah, I mean, I could see going that high, but that price, I'd probably be looking at new myself if that was going that high. I mean, if you're buying used, you're looking for your decent deal. You really don't know what the tank's been through, and you're basically betting on that. So let me go ahead and go to the next one, which is a 40-gallon fish/reptile tank and stand. Use normal wear and tear. Basically, this comes with all that stuff in there as well, the heat lamps and whatnot for, I guess, reptiles. I guess they used to keep reptiles in this thing. I probably should have kept the descriptions in these pictures as well, but I know this one included everything. Someone could spend 100 on substrate alone. Yes, Anthony, if you're like you and buy the good stuff, yes, exactly. Yeah, keep in mind these guesses are how much you think it's listed for. So we got 250 out there, 100 out there, 150 out there. Chattanooga says 100, 90, 75, 275, 120. Screen on top. Oh, hell no. It's keeping for fish. I'd probably replace the screen and get something better. Don Gallagher saying 40. Okay, Pepperland Creek is saying 120. And let me go ahead and I changed to 135.69. Alrighty, let's see how much this one's going for. $200 for this 40-gallon fish reptile tank stand. Go make a tea. Probably should. I don't know. How much you guys think this is actually worth for a 40-gallon fish/reptile tank with everything that's pictured in there? I see a heat lamp in there. I see like a half-sawed log and some other stuff. Screen, okay, then 80. How much would you pay for this? Personally, I really don't need the stuff inside, and that stand I bought personally for $60 at Petco. That's the exact same stand I have on my 40 breeder. And for the 40-gallon breeder and the stand, I paid roughly $100. So that's half of what they're asking for. Yeah, I think with Patty, I think 60 to 80 is how much I would pay for that. But then, like I said, I really don't know the price on other stuff that's included, which is stuff I wouldn't need, stuff I wouldn't buy. Peppermint Creek says free. I might take it. I mean, that stand alone is worth about $60 on sale at Petco. Yeah, $50. I'd say anywhere from like $50, $70 might be a good price, in my opinion. Because really, when I'm looking at tank, I'm not looking at the extras. Like I said, I really think people throw that in thinking that they're going to get more money, but in reality, I think most people, when they buy used tanks, they really don't care about what's included. Reptile means it leaks. Well, I mean, it really depends on. Yeah, I mean, I guess the heat probably could take a toll on it. Resell it too. Let's see. I lowball all the time. I get yelled at a lot. Well, that's how you do it. I'm not sure if it was sold as a reptile tank. I think what it was. I think it was probably just a person using it as a reptile tank. But yeah, if it was sold to them as a reptile tank, then yes, no way. Yeah. I could pass, could be thin glass. Well, that's something you could also check on as well when you get there. But I believe this is just a regular 40 breeder that you find at Petco. I'm guessing it's the Akuan one. And if you do want to use it for fish, I'd agree with Poe that you have to clean it really well. So this might be one of those options where, yes, it has to be for those who actually keep reptiles and not fish. Yeah, time is money. If you buy a tank, I don't want to work on it. Yeah, that's the other thing when you're buying used. I mean, it's just how much time you want to spend into the effort to actually making it safe for fish and safe for in your house. Because like Peppermint Creek says, time is money. That's the other thing you have to keep an eye on as well. Onward to the next one. We're roaring right through these. Okay, this is a 20-gallon aquarium starter kit. So 20 gallons. It says open box, never used, but apparently they take it out of the box, show it in the picture. So how much do you think this is listed for? Comes with that lovely HOB. Looks like it has some paperwork and behind that. I'm not quite sure what comes all with the starter kit. Greg the Guppy says 60. Pridemore says 200. Myrtle says 100. S says 86. Poe says 100. Peppermint Creek says 100. Keep in mind, these guesses are how much you think that they're listed for. Afterwards, after I show the price, then we'll talk about how much you think it's worth. I love the starter kits, 150. Delilah, 50. Muddy Boots, $90. Patty, $50. Down Gallagher, $125. Let's go ahead and see how much this one's for. They have this listed for $75, which is definitely cheaper than the price that you see on the store. I think these go for in the store about $100, $125. If I'm going from the pricing seen on websites, Fish Traffic is saying $150. But how much would you actually pay for this? Buying open box, never used, but by a person and not a store. Man, it's overpriced. I find those starter kits to be overpriced to begin with, because basically one thing I look at starter kits, I really don't. I'd be changing out the filters. I'll be changing out the lights. You're definitely better off just piecing them together. You get them on sale for like $60. Good question, Sandy. It's not in the picture, so I have no clue where they put the lid. Personally, I don't even know which model this is. I'm not sure if it's the Aquarium one or some other ones that exist out there that they don't say. Overall, I would think that the price is fair. Definitely not the price I'd be looking at. Because I really don't look at the starter kits to begin with. Considering the only thing I would use is the tank, yeah, that definitely had to be overpriced for me in that case. Patty says back in the day, starter kits made sense. Yeah, but nowadays I agree with Fish Tropic. It is completely useless. Starter kits probably kind of sort of make sense for those people who really shouldn't be fish keeping to begin with, personally. Probably people who actually just go to the pet store and, let's get some fish. Let's get some fish. Get the starter kit, get the fish, and hop it all together in one night and wake up a couple weeks later with all dead fish. Yeah, I'm with IHSP. I really don't think this is a gouge, but those with MTA, not worth it. Never used. Yeah. But I think most people looking online for used tanks, they're really not looking for starter kits. I think the starter kits are those mainly sold in the store from people actually that's going in there trying to put together a quick system, basically because their kids want to fish. So onward to the next one, which is a 10-gallon aquarium tank. Used, normal wear and tear. How much do you think this one is listed for? Please put that in the chat below. How much do you think this one is going for? And then later on, we will tell you how much it is going for, and then we'll discuss how much we pay for it. Too much. $20. 5,000 in Texas. Edgar Reyes is $20 to $15. Deborah Luce is saying $25. Tia Aqua saying $4,500. Fish Tropic is saying $10. Patty saying $75, the price there. So let's go ahead and reveal the lovely price on this one. And $15. So all of those who said around $15 was correct on this. Which, buying a used tank, which is this exact model, this is how much they're selling at Petco normally. Not bad, but if you could get it at a store around $15 or that price, I would be buying it from the store, not from a person selling out of the garage. Personally, I'm with Patty. I'd be paying $5 for it if I'm buying it used. If that, or expecting it for free. Personally, for a 10-gallon, I'd be expecting it for free. Or I would just be buying it new or $10 on the dollar per gallon sale. But that's me. Not bad. I would hit them up with a solid $8 bill. Patty says, I guess if you lived in the middle of nowhere and had no car, I guess it would be a good deal. Maybe. Keep in mind, this is in Huntington Beach, which is in Southern California, Orange County. Plenty of stores around, plenty of Petco's, PetSmarts, fish stores around. So, but if you're in the middle of nowhere, maybe, perhaps, I can make a case for that. Maybe bottle and silicone cost more than the tank. And Fish Shop says 10 gallon ain't worth the resale. If you're going to be planning on reselling it, yes. Not Nola Jane Shelter in. Yeah. In that case, I mean, you actually have it delivered. And there's a lot of delivery services out there now, which actually you can just place your order and they'll actually pick it up and deliver it for you. Although personally, when it comes to fish tanks, I still like to actually see in person, actually being able to inspect it. But for something like a 10-gallon, I personally would be looking for getting it for free or very, very little. Because basically at that size, you could basically get it cheap. Midnight Lobster. Probably wouldn't buy anything under $20 from anyone. Yeah. Cost $16 for black silicone. This obviously is not black silicone to begin with, but I do have a 5-gallon that actually has black silicone. It came that way. Yeah, that's no 20-gallon. 20-gallon I might buy, but I'd still probably try to get it as cheap as possible. Well, with the $1 per gallon sale, it's $20 is really nothing. Let's see here. Onward to the next one, which is a top fin 3.5-gallon aquarium tank. How much do you guys think this one's going for? Not that you'd be buying this one offhand, but how much do you think they have this one listed for? And it kind of looks like off-putting on the glass. It's a 3.5-gallon from Top Fin. Not that I'd buy it. How much do you think it's listed for? Oh, you guys are lowballers. Come on. $40, $45, $35, $25, $20, $50, $60. All lowballers, I tell you what. All lowballers. $50. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah. I would be expecting less. $1,000. How much would you buy if you were buying this used? How much would you pay for it? Really? I mean, $50. I could probably find some better 3.5 gallons out there for $50 personally. You could find some nice. I mean, even a nice aquascaping one for that price used somewhere. $5 maybe. Muddy boots, nothing. $3 hairs. Night Aquarium, the castle alone has to be worth $100. I wouldn't buy it, but maybe a $5 bill. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be buying this, and especially for $50, I probably would be looking at other options out there. But yeah, but the problem is that all those garbage decorations are way overpriced. They're trying to make the money back, but no real fish keeper will be doing that. Yeah, most fish keepers out there, they're going to be planning the tanks and getting rockscapes in there. If these were rocks, that might be a better deal. But have you seen Patty's comment? I'd buy that for $5 firm. Let's see. Let me go back. Let's see here. Here's Patty's. Laugh out loud. $50, 3.5 gallons used. That thing better vibrate for $50. I'll be right back, guys, in a second. Yeah, I really do think that's way overpriced, especially when you look at the glass or plastic or whatever that is. That kind of, you can't really see through that barely. Really, but like the comment had to excuse himself. Actually, I had to excuse myself to say bye to my wife. She's off to work right now, so let's see. Yeah, it would make it okay quarantine tank. Although I definitely wouldn't be paying $50 for a quarantine tank like that. Okay. Curse tank. Alrighty. Onward to the next one. Probably clear once it has water in it. Still POS. Yep. Come on, you. There we go. 60 gallons fish tank and stand. Brand new. No watermarks. No nothing. But it's used. Or it might not be used, but they're saying new. That stand looks pretty kind of okay. Kind of probably did. The doors probably could have used a little better work. How much do you think this is listed for? 5-gallon buckets do make a good quarantine tank, and they're cheap. How much for Tropic on that one for your quarantine tank? So how much do you think this is looking? How much do you think this is priced at? Let's see. I'm seeing a bunch of 400s. I see 1400, 1000, 450, 300. There we go. 175. Patty says 200, 350, 300. Asking 250. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like majority is probably, I'm guessing, averaging out around 300 or 400 on the chat here on how much you guys think this is basically listed for. Post says 350. Edgar Reyes says 250. Let's see here. Merito says 550. Natural Aquarium says 400. I mean, I would say this is actually probably one of the better looking tanks I've seen. It actually kind of does look like it's new. Maybe they build tanks on their offside. People list 55 gallons at 60. Personally, TN, this is not a 55. I could tell by the length of the side glass right there. That is not a 55. It looks like a 60, or what they so-called say is a 50, which actually holds 53. But Uncle Ball says 375. And let's go ahead and see how much this is listed for. Let me go ahead and mark that off. honestly, 600. Let's see how much this. Let's see. Patty says, I thought it was just the stand. No, Patty, it's the stand and the fish tank, 60 gallons, no watermarks, which I can't see a watermark in there. I don't think this was ever used. I have a feeling this is probably a person that actually builds them on their off time. They probably build the stand, probably build the aquarium. 60s are 55s that are taller, and as are 65s. Danny, 60s are 4 feet. Basically, I don't know how height they are, but instead of being narrow like a 55, they are wider. Yeah. That right there is a 60, or what's sold as a 60. Technically, it only holds 53. I don't know if you can see this. That's just to give a little sneak peek on what that is. Okay. Alrighty, how about my 75 for 60? Is dirty as hell though. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull this out and see how much this guy is selling this for. $450. That I think is way overpriced personally, but I don't know. That stand kind of looks decent, but it does kind of look like it's been homemade. But yeah. Personally, I bought my 60 right there for $60 with the lid, brand new. I mean, 450. You won a sticker whenever I get them. Okay, I'll mail them out to you. $450 for that one. Yeah, I have a feeling this is just one of those tanks that they build at home, because it does look in pristine motion. Maybe 125 to 200 after seeing in person, maybe. Yeah, you'd have to really see on how well they made that. Because I personally think that they actually made that aquarium personally. Oh wait, where is it? 450 plus a nice trip to Compton. $500 buys a nice rack. Yeah, I think Patty is pretty much close to where it's probably worth. I mean that stand in the it's a stand in the tank and probably the lid as well. I'm guessing. 450 is expensive. You could definitely find some decent deals out there for that many gallons. But at least on this one, this is the nicest tank I've come across. Primarily because it's probably freshly made. Let's see, 200 final offer. 650 can get you a new 150 gallon on PetSmart. Yeah, and just to keep in mind, that tank right there, 60 gallons. I paid $60 for it at Aquarium Fish Depot. Came with the lid. Came with the aquarium, of course, but also came with the lid. And that was just $60 at Aquarium Fish Depot. Yeah, I think Thomas is asking the pertinent question here. Will the stand collapse? Personally, the way I see it, the stand looks fine depending on the wood that they used. It does have the supports on the corners. I'd probably look for more supports in the middle as well. Yeah, Gary Reyes, yeah, $1 per gallon, that 60 gallon I bought. Little sketch to me. Don't be swayed by the nice background. Photo quality presentation is everything. Yeah, definitely when you're buying tanks, you definitely have to go to your mouth first. Anyways, onward to the next one. If I get my mouse working here. What I love to see, old iron glass that looks green. Anyways, onward to the next one. Come on, mouse. Okay, let's see here. Did my mouse die? Hey, Jesse, how's it going? Vinosky. $200 free delivery. How's it going, Jesse? Unfortunately, my stocks haven't been going to the moon. My stocks have been going to down. Anyways, cabinet is 3 inches too high. Anyways, for those late joiners, basically what these are listings. And the first picture is going to be put up, and you're going to guess on how much you think that they're listed for. And then afterwards, I reveal how much they have it listed for and how much you guys think they're worth. Anyways, off to the next one. Here it is. There we go. This one is a $75 gallon fish tank aquarium. Use normal wear chair, 75 gallons. How much do you think this is listed for, guys? Oil has gone up. I should have bought some more oil stock. Tetracolor saying it's listed for 75. Edgar saying 500. S is saying 250. Mineral says 220. Any other guesses on how much this is listed for? Natural Aquarium says 300. Let's see here. Should fill the tank up. It'll be worth more. I'm guessing more of oil, right? Fish Tropic 169. Post says 300. Our man says 600. Jesse saying they have it listed for 150. Xanadu is asking 125. That's 4,125. Midnight Lobster saying 500. Muddy Boots 275. Xanadu is 125. Okay, gotcha. You forgot to hit the shift button. Xanadu saying 125. I could see why they said 4,125 now. My bad. But 4,125 wouldn't surprise me sometimes for people listing for a 75-gallon tank on these websites. Danny says 300. Okay, let's see. Do we got a good deal going here? What do you think, guys? Let's see. $700. What the? In here, I thought this was one of the ones I had for a good deal. I forgot which one that was, and apparently it's not this one. $700, even if it included everything in there, even if it included the stand. I don't know. $700 for this. I forgot the price that this one was listed at. That guy said go. Said like $10 a gallon. Oh boy. I don't know. That still might be reaching. 250 might still be reaching. I mean, it better include a 10-gallon tank for that. Yeah, I'd have to take the stand too, but that personally does not look like even a good stand. I can't really make out what kind of stand it is. It kind of looks like an end table, coffee table to me, but I exactly want whatever that guy is smoking. Better have the ADA equipment for that price. Okay, Jesse, I got it now. Okay, then we're definitely getting a good deal because it includes all that awesome fake decor. Exactly. I know personally for that price, I expect that decor to be real. It has to be a real boat in there that's sunk. It better include 2 more 75 gallons. Does it come with a group of zebra plecos? That better come with setup and maintenance for life. Yeah. Now, how much would you actually pay for this? Personally, I'm hoping by all that's good in the earth that they made a typo and actually meant $70. I'm really hoping. Although $70 would be an extremely great deal for this, but they better throw in their firstborn for that price. Depending on how old they are. Housekeeping too. Next, I'm going to add a 0. Okay, Pepperland Creek's Aquatic saying this will be $100 tops. For a used tank, probably. Being a large tank as well, I'd definitely look at getting it resealed and actually definitely inspecting on how well they actually have it sealed. 150 with light filter and lid. Let's see what kind of filter. That looks like a Marineland filter too. So I don't know. I probably would replace that Marineland filter to begin with. Does that look like a Marineland filter to you guys? It sure looks like one to me. 110, 100, 120 tops. Yeah. I'm really hoping that they accidentally added an extra 0 to that. 150 seems decent. I should probably, I should make an offer and see if they actually made a mistake on that. But I don't know, $700. Yeah, they're probably not getting any offers on that one. Anyways, onward to the next one. Okay, onward to the next one. Here we go. 10-gallon aquarium fish tank. 10-gallon glass aquarium. Comes with 2 glass lids, gravels, 2 fake plants, and 1 ancient Roman ruins decoration. How much do you think this one's listed as? Natural Aquarium says, yep, Marineland got one on the floor in my garage. $50, $80, $40, $30, $80. Personally, 10 gallons, I'd expect very, very cheaply, if not free. I really don't care about their little Roman ruins. Don't care about their fake plants. Those I'd take as just a giveaway. Gravel, you get a big bag of that for Home Depot for like less than $10. You get a big bag. Jesse says $700. Myrtle says I meant to add another 0, 800. Okay, let's see. No leaks or scratches. Everything's in working condition. Let's see. $40. It's ancient though. Let's see how much they want for this one. $40. 40 whole big ones. Santa Doo-Doo is right on the money on that one. So was the Midnight Lobster. So was Edgar Reyes. A lot of people got that one right. But everything works. 400, right? $69 for that stupid decor. Yeah, I don't know. That decor, I mean, that's totally worth the $40 right there. Though personally, like I said, when I'm looking for used tanks, I'm not looking for what comes with it. I'm just looking for the tank itself. I really don't need their decor. I don't need their pebbles. Okay. Anyways, onward to the next one. We've already discussed 10 gallons already, so let's go on. Next one. This is a Tetracolor Fusion 20-gallon show tank for sale. Tank comes fully decked out with glow gravel and 4-color LED lighting, plants installed. This tank is purchased as a COVID shut in everything down and has never had fish in it. It's squeaky clean inside and out. The tank comes with a custom-built black lacquered aquarium stand with storage. So, folks, it comes with that stand. How much do you think this is listed as? Glass lids are a bonus, though. Let's see, $80. 20-gallon show tank. It's a 20-gallon show tank, folks. Let's see. Greg the Guppy says 300, 200. AC Aqua, Jesse, this is how much you think it's listed for, not how much you want to pay for it. Pepperland Creek says 350. S says 250. Midnight Lobster's 200. Not Noah Jane says 600. I give 2 my guppies. How much do you think this is listed for a 20-gallon Tetracolor Fusion 20-gallon show tank? I've never even heard of Tetracolor Fusion. I'm going to look that up and see what it says. Tetracolor Fusion. I have no clue what the Tetracolor Fusion is. The Tetracolor Fusion starter kit. I have no clue. That's just a beta rack. I think they're just throwing out words now. Let's see. I need to add a 20-gallon to that list here. Let's see. Ooh, it's on Amazon. Cool. On Amazon, the kit is listed as for 20-gallon Tetracolor Fusion, the bundle price is $140. So that's how much it is on Amazon. It has to be overpriced with that long description. Many words gives more money. Alrighty. That's, yeah. Let's see, where is it? I'm with Natural Aquariums. That stand looks sketchy as hell. It does. I really don't know how it's being stood up by one pole in the middle. That looks sus. That stand looks sus. Good night, Anthony. Have a nice trip out there. See you in the future here. That stand is definitely sus. So let's see how much they want for this 20-gallon show tank with that wonderful looking stand. I mean, I love the way that stand looks, though personally I do not think that's feasible by any means of the imagination. That could definitely be done better, but that stand does look decent, but it's not feasible. Onward to the price that they have listed for $200 for the Tetracolor Fusion 20-gallon show tank with that sus stand. Hey, George, $200 it is. Now, how much would you guys pay for it? We all know what Anthony's doing. He took notes and is going to buy all these tanks. Exactly. So how much would you guys actually, if the stand was not sus, how much you pay for this? Because personally, if the stand wasn't even sus, I still wouldn't be paying $200 for it. $50, $20, $20. If the stand wasn't sus and was better built to actually hold an aquarium, I might look at $50. But otherwise, I'd probably think with the $20 to $25. Oh, where is it? Patty doesn't like the stand. I don't know. I think it's really the plants. I'm hoping they include the plants with that. They better include the plants with that. I think the plants definitely used to. I think that plants actually make the cell here. Yeah, the only thing I'd use is the tank. Used tanks used to be 50 cents per gallon. Yeah, that's not the case anymore. Now people think that they can actually get what they paid for new. Yeah, that is definitely a good question, Jesse. I really don't know if people are actually buying at these prices. If so, you definitely do need to start selling some tanks. Those spider plants. Oh, those are spider plants. Okay, yeah. If those are spider plants, they probably aren't looking in the best condition. I thought they were something else, but yeah, that stand is definitely wonks. Wonks until Dave wonks. Those plants have to be real. Yeah. I think the only thing that really makes this combo is definitely the plants. But $20, even that, $20 you can buy a tank. George, some people don't know better, Jesse. Yeah. Make money being our tank reseller. Yep. That's where all the money's at. Buying all those tanks $1 per gallon and selling them for $2 a gallon. Make money. Anyways, onward to the next one. This one is aquarium and stand. This is a 36-gallon bow front fish tank and stand, quiet fluval filter, heater, and new hood and strip light included. How much do you think this one is listed as? Real estate. No, fish tank reselling. Hey, Ian, how's it going? Okay, alcohol says 120, 36-gallon bow front. How much do you think this is listed for? Midnight Lobster saying 300. Not Nola Jane saying 375. Myrtle says 150. Peppermint Creek says 350. Let's see, $150 says Edgar Reyes. $50. This is going to be a good deal for a 36-gallon bow front SS 200. Let's see here. Any other guesses before I reveal the price? Okay, let's go ahead and reveal the price here. Muddy Boots says 175 plus 2. Ian, since you came late, we are guessing how much you think the prices are listed as, not how much you think that they're worth. After I reveal the price, then we will discuss how much it's worth. How much you think it's asking? How much you think they're asking for? You have a guess, Atkins, on this one? It's a 36-gallon bow front, fish tank and stand with a quiet fluval filter, heater, and new hood with strip light included. Any guesses before I reveal the truth? Asiaco says 150. We're playing the Price is Right. Well, I didn't say without going over, but yeah. This is all for good old fun. Anyways, let's go ahead and reveal how much they want on this one. They want $135 for this one. I really don't know how much bow fronts are going for 36 gallons. Is $135 a good price for it with a stand? The price is wrong. See you later, Tennessee. Have a good night. I totally should have had that Bob Barker, Adam Sandler thing queued up somewhere. Alcoballs was definitely close. Pebble Creek says not bad if you're into bow fronts. Compared to what I've heard tonight, that's a good deal. But the actual price is mostly wrong. Let's see. How much is a fluval filter? My question, Patty, is what fluval filter? What fluval filter is it? It's probably not an aqua clear. Otherwise, they would list it as aqua clear. They don't say what fluval filter it is. They just say fluval filter. I should probably find this and see which fluval filter that is. For all I know, it could be like a fluval box filter for all I know. I mean, yeah, it could be quiet. Definitely really depends on what fluval filter they actually include on that. I doubt it's FX6. Myrtle probably is the C4. Some of these make me wish I paid closer attention. I'll be willing to make more risks with pre-owned when we buy our next house with a basement fish room. Delilah. Well, Delilah, you could always watch the replay. Wait a few days. When you actually see the live chat as well. Because basically YouTube, and they're all infinite glory. The live chat takes a few days to actually show up. I'm with Patty. Maybe they took a knife and scratched fluval on the side. Danny says, based on the picture, it appears to be an aqua clear. Based on the picture. I'm trying to make out any filter in that picture. Sorry, I can't do it right now. That's a deal breaker. Anyway, so this might or might not be a good deal, depending if you're into bow fronts. I heard too many bad stories on both fronts, so I don't know. Anyways, onward to the next one. Okay, computer. I think my... Hey, Griffin, how's it going? Oh, Dan, you don't see it. It's clear. Good one. Be right back, guys. Slight little problem. Hold on, I'll be right back, guys. My wife's calling me. I have to take the call. All right, sorry about that, folks. My wife had to call me. Jesse, doesn't she know you're live streaming? She does know I'm live streaming. Hey, Fishy Biz, how's it going? Anyways, for those that are late in joining, I'm still doing this. So basically what I'm doing is I'm posting listings on like Craigslist, OfferUp, as well as on Marketplace and Facebook. Basically, we're guessing how much you guys think that they're listed as. So that's what's going on. And then afterwards, I'll reveal the price, and then we'll talk about how much you guys would pay for it. So let's go ahead and go to the next slide, which is apparently not working for me. Why is it not working for me? I was pressing the wrong button. Okay, here we go. This is a 75-gallon fish tank aquarium and stand. So it comes with a stand as well. Use condition as seen in picture. Pickup only. How much do you think this 75-gallon is listed as? Time is ticking. Make your guesses, guys. Jesse's saying 500. Edgar Reyes is saying 300. Fishy Biz is saying 350. Ooh, I love that logo there, Fishy Biz. Natural 225, 350. Deborah Lou says 100, 236, 250. Pepperland Creek says 125. Let's see. Asking 350, worth 120. Let's see. A lot of people are saying about people around anywhere from like 200 to 400. Yeah, 413 without tax. Yeah, all these are without tax because you're buying them used from people. Okay. 325. What's up with the flashing? What this is? This was the timer. See, Jesse, I have a timer. This is from when I had my trivia. I just copied it over. I was gonna run the timer, but of course I let it run. So it's a timer. Hopefully that stand is backwards. I hope that stand is backwards too. Although with anything, you'd always fix it up. So let's go ahead and see how much this one is listed as. So let's go ahead and see. $50. This is the good deal. This is the one that I said that was a good deal. And I believe for $50, this probably is a pretty decent deal. Even if you don't like the stand, for $50 for a 75-gallon tank, as long as it holds water, as long as it's not cracked. You know what, Myrtle, even if it leaks, 50 bucks is still a good deal. That could be resealed, that could be redone. Even if a panel's cracked, $50 I think is a good deal, even if it has one cracked panel. Because if you're going to reseal it anyways, that one cracked panel, you could always buy a new sheet of glass. Yeah, I'm with Fishy Biz on that. They must need to get rid of it. Yeah. They have to be wanting to get rid of that one. It's such a good deal, I'd be willing to do without 50% of it. Yeah, personally, I'd probably buy it. I'd probably buy it, get the tank, and then sell the stand here for like $10. 50 bucks still for that one. I don't know, George. You might want to head them up and see if it's still available. Jesse just resold 4 tanks the other day. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about cracks or leaks, but personally, even if it was leaking, even if it has like one crack panel, I think for 50 bucks, I think it's still worth it if you want to resell it. Myrtle says it's probably selling cheap because it's a cursed tank. And they had a price drop on that too. I wonder how much they originally were selling that for. Come on, George, make some room. Flex Seal spray works if it's cracked. Onward to the next one. Oh, another 10-gallon. This one's an Aquarium 10-gallon fish tank aquarium with, mind you, it comes with a black background. They upgraded to a 20-gallon long after a month of having this tank. No hard water stains, calcium deposits, no cracks, and no leaks. 10-gallon, guys, with a background, black background. How much do you think this is going for? Edgar's saying it's $20. This is not how much you think it's going for, or this is not how much you think it's worth, but how much they are listing it for. Not Nola Jane's 75, 700. I don't know. That seems like a logical guess, especially when they include the with black background in there. 57 doll hairs, 40 bucks. Xanadu is asking $15. Zandy Doity is saying $30. Rockford saying $10. Used tank is no more than $1 per gallon, but they're probably asking $100. See, Rockford, since you came late, that's exactly what we're trying to do. We're guessing how much they have it listed for, not how much you think it's worth. Let's see here, $7 million. $30.25. Fisherville says $20. Let's go ahead and reveal the price and how much they are asking for this thing. 10 gallons with, mind you, a black background. $30. $30. Whoever said $30 was right on the money. Jesse, you're right. I think someone else was right up here. Let's see who else was right. Sandy was right at 30. Way overpriced at 30. Natural Aquariums with 30. Yeah, way overpriced for a 10-gallon. I wouldn't pay more than $5 for a fish tank from someone with or without background. I don't care. I was gonna pay $15. Yeah, I mean, if you really don't want to take the time and paint the background black and you want it black, then maybe paying $15 might be worth it. Edgar's would pay 10. I guess paying 10 might be worth actually painting, but I still look for 5 on this. On a 10-gallon, I'd just pay 5. In most 10 gallons, I'd expect for free. This one being how new it looks, I might consider a $5 bill, maybe a little bit more if they're not really pushing it, but I definitely would not be paying 30 for it. I wouldn't even go past 10 on that. Nice, still too much, but hey, yeah. They are definitely they're really expecting much for their labor in painting that background. Oh, $1, $2.95. 4 candy bars, people. That's $4 right there. That's $5. 4 candy bars is about $5 nowadays. I was just curious because the only other person I've heard say doll hairs, it always makes me laugh. Petco sells new 10-gallon tanks for $20, and they're also $10 when they're also $10 when the $1 per gallon sale hits, and you always order it online for pickup and get another 10% off or 15% off. Let me see how much the 10-gallon aquarium is on, excuse me, Petco. Actually, Petco is listing a 10. No, that's a 5.5. Okay. 5.5 is 15. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha, Petco. I see what you're doing to me. You should see the prices around me. Oh my gee, talk about crazy. Yeah. These are just Rockford. These are just a few I actually came across right now. Believe it or not, they actually used to be much worse in the past. This setup from this week is actually a pretty decent batch, and even some of these are just ridiculous. Definitely, if you want to check out what people think about prices buying used, definitely watch the replay of this later after YouTube adds the live chat. Let's see. Let's go ahead and go to the next one, which is this lovely one. Aquarium fully equipped with below individual prices. They're selling it as a full kit, or you buy it individually. It's a 29-gallon aquarium with gravel, with fluorescent light and top cover, with an under gravel filter, which is actually free with the tank. So they have something for free in this. They have all artificial plants. It has an AquaClear 50-gallon hang on the back, or AquaClear 50 hang on the back. They have also included a Fluval 206 canister with new impeller kit. Not a new impeller installed, but impeller kit. Eheim heater. I think that was 100 watt. 3 something. Tetra Whisper 150, 140. Water treatment chemicals, decorative driftwood, tubing and air stones, 2 5-gallon water jugs, siphon and cleaning, marine land, something or others with moonlight option, and an Eheim auto feeder. How much do you think this guy's asking for all that? And as a side thing right here, how much do you think they're asking for the 29-gallon aquarium by itself, with the gravel, with the light and top cover and gravel filter? So it's a two-part on this one. How much do you think they're asking for the whole kit, and how much for the tank itself by itself? So it's a 2-for on this one. See, asking $300. Jesse's asking $50. Peplin's $180. Natural Aquarium saying $250. Why do they have like 5 filters on it? For a 29-gallon, my thought's exactly Rockford. My 60-gallon Mabuna tank, that has actually 3, and it's just because it's a Mabuna tank, and I have 3 on there just because it's a Mabuna tank. $300 sounds like a garage sale. 75 tank, $150 kit, $150 kit, $80 just for the tank. Yeah, this definitely does sound like a garage sale. But yeah, I'm definitely with Rockford. Why do they have 5 filters on this thing? Fixing $250, $300 for setup. Tank only $100. Let's see. They have 5 filters because they have artificial plants. Let's see. Natural Aquarium saying $100 for the tank only. Dang, this and that and that. Yeah, that's what I think about when I'm reading this whole thing. It's like, it really didn't hit me until I was actually saying each and everything on this live stream. When I was actually reading, I'm like, oh, okay, I see that, okay. But actually saying it out loud, that's just insane. In the membrane, insane. $90 tank, $250 for everything. Fish Tropica says $169. Fishy Jesus. Let's see here. Let's see how much they want for everything here. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and reveal all these prices. A lot of prices to go through on this one. This is a long list. Aquarium fully equipped is $212, which is odd. It's an odd amount, keep in mind, but $212 for everything. $60 alone for the aquarium with the gravel, fluorescent light, and all that. $20 for the fake plants. They want $20 for the AquaClear 50. $60 for the Fluval 206. $25 for the Eheim 100-watt heater. They want $45 for all the air pumps that they have. $10 for the water treatment chemicals. Decorative driftwood is $20. Tubing and air stones is $5. Two 5-gallon water jugs is $10, which I think is a little overpriced, but for used anyways. Siphon and cleaning tools, $10. Marineland LED light with moon option is $25. Auto feeder is $25. $10 for two $5 5-gallon ones. And yeah, 200 250 is pretty much on the dot. There's a lot to break down on this ad. Exactly. There's a lot of things to go through on this one. Let's see, I would pay only $100 for that spiffy Blue Goose gravel. So how much do you think this kit would, how much would you pay for this, even if you had to throw out the blue gravel and anything else that you don't want? How much would you actually pay for this thing? Mind you, everything else that it came with the filters, the lights, and the heaters, and I don't know. If I'm looking for tanks, I'm not looking for all the extra stuff. I'm not looking for used filters. I normally buy my filters new. They be tripping for show. Personally, I think they're doing it wrong. I would probably sell all that stuff separately. It's like they're making an insurance claim. I wonder if some of these people are just making insurance claims. Maybe they listed for sale, all of a sudden then their house burns down. Edgar Reyes is $50. $30 tops. Should just open a retail store. Probably should just open a retail store. Yeah, they're selling everything on here. $60 let them clear out their junk. Honestly, I think they're just having people buy their junk just so they can get rid of it and have people haul it away for them. I mean, water treatment chemicals, I don't know. I don't know anyone who actually sells that besides that maybe at like a fish club auction, because they're at a fish club auction, and even then they go for a whole $1 there. Aquarium thrift store. That's a good option. Maybe we should. I should think about that. Maybe I should do that with all the extra stuff that we actually end up with, and how much we don't use sometimes that just laying around. Make sure to tax that wood. Okay. Anyways, I think we unpacked this listing enough, and I think I only have a few more left. So I'm hoping I'm getting through this, because we've been at this for about an hour and a half now. 3 air pumps on top of the 105 filters. I would maybe buy some of those individual things, perhaps, yeah. But even then, I'd probably ask for some discounts. Starting a remove your aqua stuff biz. Exactly, Bob. Okay. Anyways, on to the next one. For those late arrivals here, I'm showing a listing, and we're guessing on how much you guys think it's listed as, and then afterwards we'll say how much we think it's worth. So let me go ahead and go to the next one, which is a 30-gallon aquarium with cabinet stand, LED time light, decor, and pump. This comes with cabinet stand. Comes with everything listed there. How much do you think this is listed as for a 30-gallon aquarium with stand here? And their fish still died. Edgar Reyes, he thinks it's listed as 250. Let's see. That's listed as 800 for show. Oh man, I didn't even look at the quality of that tank too. Oh man, that gravel. I mean, that completely seals the deal right there. Asking 100, worth 50. See, 135, 160. Jesse says 100. Rockford says 300 to 350. Let's see. I put on Swamp People. Guess who's on? Kitchen. 225. Is it antique? I don't know. Personally, I don't even think that's an aquarium stand per se to begin with. Let's see here. Ian put on Swamp People, and guess who's on? Catch 'em all fishing. $100 proof of water holding capability. Yeah, that doesn't look like it's holding water up beyond that level. that light is so that light's no small bro. Yep. That's an actual aquarium stand. Petco sells it. Jeez, that looks like one of those office stands that you buy that you can put your printer in. Pepto Gravel. It's like real tomato ketchup, nothing but the best. They need to top off the tank, nothing more. Alrighty, let's go ahead and see how much they want this puppy for. Hey, Big J, how's it going? They have this one listed, folks, as, come on. Why is it working? Oh, there it is. $150 for this 30-gallon aquarium with cabinet stand. And that small little tiny LED light. Decor and pump. Better be one good freaking pump. So, how much would you actually pay for this stuff? Personally, I would not take that stand. I would just want the aquarium. And that tank looks like it's old, needs a lot of cleaning. Nice. Only $5 away. Hey, Big J, how's it going? Rockford. I have smaller lights on most of my tanks. Yeah, pretty close, finishing strong, exactly. Edgar would pay $50. I don't know. I really don't need that stand. I wouldn't trust that stand. I would barely trust that aquarium. I'd probably give them at most $20. I'm with Myrtle. 25 for the tank. Leave the stand. But I wouldn't pay 25 personally. That kind of, I mean that I would have to really go through that tank and clean it well, and that, yeah, I don't know. Big J will pay $5. Is that one of those in-tank filters? Good question. I really don't know. That doesn't look like one of those. Well, maybe it's one of those hang on the inside, maybe. But let's see. That filter looks like a hot Magnum. I would need a better view. Yeah, it does look gross top to bottom. Rockford, how much does hot hang on the top Magnums go for, anyways? Hang on the tank. Hang on the tank. Yeah, it does look gross top to bottom. And that stand, I would not trust that stand for the life of me. I don't even trust my stands where I'm at, so. Personally, I wouldn't even take the stand. It would be too much hassle trying to get rid of. And if they said you have to tank the stand, I'm like, hell with it. Nope. That stand, if I take it, it's staying on your front porch. Onward to the next one. Yeah, that does look like an internal, one of those hang on the tank filters, if I see it right. I don't think it's one of those built-in internal filters. I think it's just a hang on the tank one. It looks. Hey Joe, how's it going? It looks like it smells like a bad decisions and sadness. That's exactly what it smells like. Bad decisions and sadness, we all have those. Yes, we do, don't we? Okay. 50 to 100, depending on how used and good they look. That might be a decent deal, but I don't know. I wouldn't be paying too much for that. Even the skull fell over and died. Okay. Anyways, on to the next one. Basically guessing on how much you think that they have it listed for. This is the final one. which is the final one, which is a 10-gallon aquarium tank. How much do you think this is worth? This one kind of looks like it's fairly decently new. How much do you think this 10 gallons listed as? And as usual, I'm going to put the disclaimer. We already discussed 10-gallon tanks ad nauseum tonight. Most I would pay for a 10-gallon would be $5, but I'd really be looking at getting for free personally. I would rather just go out and buying a whole new tank personally, even for the price that most places ask for it on these sites. I wouldn't be buying a used 10-gallon myself. How much do you think this is listed as? Joe says $20. Ian says $43. Xanadudu saying 35. Greg the Guppy 2 bits. Poe says 20. Natural Aquarium says 25. Danny says 40. Poe says 20. Jesse with AC Aqua says 20. Big J saying 45. Prevalent Creek Aquatics is saying $10. Kaler's Aquatics saying 25. Rockford saying 25 to 30. Internal rare, it's say. What? I don't know. I don't see. I see normal wear. Let's see here. 59 Aquarium Cop. Hello, $55. One piece of duckweed. Okay, let's go ahead and reveal the final one. The price that they're listing on this one is a whole $25. There we have it, folks. $25 for this 10-gallon aquarium fish tank. Is it worth $25 used? By any means, hell no. There we go. We could buy a brand new 10-gallon aquarium or Petco or PetSmart for cheaper than that. Edgar would pay $10. I mean, that's a fairly decent looking 10-gallon. Personally, I mean, I could see someone paying $10. Though personally, with a used 10-gallon, I'd be looking at getting $5. But yeah, with a 10-gallon, I'd be looking for a free one. I wouldn't buy it with your money. Yeah, I mean, if I was looking at 10-gallon, I would just wait for a gallon, dollar per gallon, and just buy a brand new one for $10. They're $10, not much. And yeah. Jesse would pay $10 for another $12 if you needed another 10. A little extra for the black silicone. I don't know. Is that black silicone on there? Let me go up if I can. Let me go back. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know if that's black silicone or if it's just the glass making it look like it's black silicone. What's your guys' thought? Is that black silicone? Yes or no? I really don't know. Looks can be deceiving. Be 1 second. I'll be right back. My wife is calling me once more. Okay, so people are saying it's black silicone. Alrighty. Sorry about that, folks. Alrighty. The inmates are running the asylum. Sorry, my wife was looking for something that she needed for work. Okay. Joe says yes. I'd say Aquarium Master. So that might be worth the money then. Actually, that might be actually worth paying the money for. Yeah, that's definitely a high iron glass. Let's see here. Yeah, black silicone. I might actually pay for that then. You need one more like for the meaning of life. I'm at like 42 now. Now, 42 is the answer to the question of what the meaning of life and the universe and everything. Yeah, it is work related. My wife, it's a key for her work, and she didn't know she couldn't find it in the car where she normally leaves it. Okay, good night, good night, Ian. Have a good night. Figure, okay, if anyone wants to come up and talk about buying used tanks on Craigslist or any of the other sites, I will leave the link if you want to come up here. Yep, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Yep, exactly what that is. It's an interesting book if you ever get a chance to read it, as well as the next book in line 2, which actually explains the meaning of the whale falling and the petunia falling. If you ever read the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, make sure you read the second book. Read the second book. They actually explain what's going on with the falling whale and the petunias. I'm not going to give any spoilers, though, so you got to read it yourself. Hey, George. How's it going?
Oh, hey. What's up, my friend?
Not much, man.
Talk about used tanks.
Buying tanks online.
If you know what I know now, you won't buy used tanks. Except if they're acrylic. So the acrylic tanks, make sure they're not cracked. They're not bowed out.
Yeah.
They're worth money as long as it's not all scratched up from inside out. So, yeah. The glass, I would not buy anymore.
Glass you wouldn't buy anymore?
Dave, you got to think about it this way. For me, I can't buy those used tanks anymore. Why? Because I'm breeding fish and I'm going to have rare fish in there, right?
Yeah.
And something goes wrong, it goes south. So if you have one aquarium, two aquarium, and you just want another one, emergency, and you're going to re-silicone it, go ahead. Do a nice and thick silicone. Really nice one. I did one time re-silicone, 2 times re-silicone. I have one I've done about 4 years ago. It's still good, but one time it fell on me. Just that one time it fell on me. So yeah, you gotta have to. If you re-silicone it, do it the right way. It's a lot of work. You do it one time, you're gonna say, "Oh, never again, never again, never again." Especially with the tanks that has some kind of a. If it's a 30-gallon, 20-gallon, 5-gallon, 10 gallons, those are fine. But anything like 60-gallon with a
the small, yeah, I mean, even when you're looking at the smaller gallons, I mean, you're still better off buying new because it's so cheap on those $1 sales to begin with. So that kind of just destroys that market right there. Now, if those $1 per gallon sales, it might be a little bit better, but
I guess I'm still cooking, Dave. I just checked on the food. Yeah, I might give it another 20 minutes. The potatoes is still a little bit rest. Let it cook a little more. It tastes good way.
Yeah, I guess it's Thursday. I'll do another giveaway. So if you want to enter the giveaway, I'll go ahead and do a $10 gift card.
No.
So hashtag 42 for giveaway.
So I'm not going to sleep tonight. I'm gonna stay up all night long waiting for my friend. He's gonna come around 3:30 in the morning.
Oh wow, that's good.
Yeah, so we're gonna drive to almost to Arizona border, 15 freeway up. Forever.
You can do fossil hunting?
Yeah, bro, we're going on fossil hunting and stuff.
Awesome. Hopefully you can get. I think I know exactly the person you go with too. Is he the person who always brings them to the fish club meetings?
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't been going to those meetings. I should have gone last week. You know what happened. I don't need to go talk about that right now.
Jesse. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. If you're buying used, a lot of times you have to really inspect the inspected silicone and look into reselling. Jesse did a 60 gallon, 30 gallon, and 2 under 5 gallons the other day. Fingers were sore from cutting off old silicone.
The silicone part is not the hard part. You know what's the hard part for me was? You have to, each glass window, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Each glass, you have to tape it. And make sure you're giving it a good thick silicone when you're taping it. That's what I was saying. So that taping part, and you got to cut it perfect with the razor blade, is the hardest part for me. Was the rest of it was easy. Silicone it and do the finger round and up and down. After you're done right away, take off that tape. Once you take the tape off, leave it alone for 24 hours, 48 hours later, wash the tank and use it. It should be just fine, but you have to scrape it really good with a brand new razor. Use all brand new razors and with glass razors and alcohol. 91%, higher better. If you can get 99%, is better. Alcohol and dry it out with a paper towel. And if you have,
I would not trust myself reselling. I would not trust myself.
Shut back. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I
don't think it's worth the time and money. In my opinion.
David, 20 gallon is $1 a gallon sell, $22-$25, right? Trust me.
Like I got the 60 gallon Mabuna tank right here. The tank with the lid for $60 according to Depot. I've told the story plenty of times.
Yeah. There you go. How's everybody doing tonight?
It's just aesthetics, not asthmatics. Aesthetics.
Did you like my wizardry on the fish swimming backwards? They were actually not swimming backwards. They were breathing backwards. I should have written it down. Fish breathing. Did you see it? They were breathing. But look at the slow mo. See them like crazy. They're not glowing like that.
So you didn't put that in reverse? I thought you just filmed and put in reverse.
That's a 1-minute video because I did a slow motion and I reversed the video. It turned the video into 4-minute video, and then I cut it at the 3-minute 20-second mark. It was for the music. I installed that music from the editing program, so I don't get copyright, because it's about music, I guess.
Yeah. Well, see, what's going to go on, George, is when you get monetized, they're going to claim that song and make all the money off your video.
Oh, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Fishbuck says, honestly, unless it's an awkward tank, buy new. Yeah, I've been looking at buying new more than used lately. All my tanks I have now are they're all new, except for one in there, which is an awkward tank, which I just use as a household tank and my smell tank.
I'm making sure the food is not gonna burn on me. The wife will kick my butt.
Breathing
backwards. Melissa says breathing backwards is not bad. Breathing backwards.
I'm assuming she meant different words in there, but I'm going with the breathing backwards isn't bad. George, you must have left the conversation open with Fish according to Taylor's Aquatics.
You have to what? What does Bob say? What does say? Let me see it again.
You left the conversation open.
Oh, yeah. That's right, huh? Man, only thing is not open. It's open here, all in the room. For some reason, I was thinking like all kinds of stuff. Bob, I want to buy some rare rainbow fish. I love rainbow fish. People don't love it. I'm sorry, whoever doesn't love it for those rare rainbow fish. I want to collect them. I like every one of them, all of them, and I don't want to mix them and keep them in separate tanks. And that's one of my favorites. Rainbow fish is beautiful.
Yeah, those ones you have are beautiful.
Oh, I got right now 4 different kinds already. I got those blue ones. I got the Bosman eyes, but I got the good Bosman eyes. Really beautiful orange with the blue. So I got those trifasciatas, they call them, from the Goider River, and another one with the yellow on in the tail. A lot of yellow and oranges. I just can't remember. It's a common one. You can find too. But they were good quality. I paid each one $17. They were already good size. Yeah, I got them from.
I'd probably resell. I'd probably do that. Old metal frame tank, resell. those look neat. Those look pretty neat.
I just gave one away.
Really, George?
I can get it back. I gave it away.
No, not that I can get. I'm just saying, George.
I have a metal tank in my backyard for the longest time. I don't remember where I got it from, but maybe Beto.
No, you can't get those anymore. Those are like old and ancient.
I have one, bro, but the bottom was cracked. I would have used it right here. It was a nice one, but the bottom had a crack. I didn't want to do the silicone. You have to break the whole thing to get it all brand new glasses fit in, all that. Take it to the glass guy and clean all that, polish it. It's a lot of work, bro. And you know how much that will cost me? Around $200. Why? Just let him have done. I let him have it. Just the bottom is cracked. He's gonna use it as a paladarium.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and pull the winner right now and see who won this giveaway. 16 eligible users. Oh, let me do it this way. Let me pull up my screen, of course.
Oh yeah, by the way,
that
was here earlier. I showed him. He's seen this in my aquarium. You know what this is, right?
I can't see. Hold on.
It's a little plastic. It's a plastic.
Check valve?
No, none of that stuff. None of that.
Airstone?
It's exactly. So he goes, how much is this? I go, $50. He's like, come on, dude. Piece of plastic, $50. I go, yeah, I paid $50. I only have 3, each one $50. He's like, how? I go, I bought the Zist blender from Aquarium Co-op, cost me $50 each one. Each one comes with one. You can't get it anywhere else unless you know somewhere. Yeah, that's good, by the way.
Joe is saying that I'm guessing he's talking about the metal frame tank. Joe is saying it would sell for $200 easy.
The metal tank for $200, it will sell easy. 15 gallon.
I'm guessing that's what he's saying.
Oh, I'll take it back tomorrow. I'll tell Don, hey, I want to take the metal tank back. I'm gonna fix it. My friends want me to keep it. I put a beta in it.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick the winner. So if I say your name, you have not entered the hashtag, which is hashtag 42. Kayla's Aquatics has not. Joe Randazza has not. Or okay, Joe, you didn't do hashtag 42. Mighty Boots, Natural Aquariums. Let's see. Yeah, okay, those. Let's see. Those are the only active users I'm seeing that haven't. Okay, Kayla Aquatics just did. So if you want to enter, make sure you hashtag 42. Let's see. So all we have left now, if not, is Joe. You haven't. Natural Aquariums, you haven't. And that's it. Okay. You didn't bring Drift. Apparently you did, Bob.
Dave,
Yes.
my angels just ate their babies last night, which it's
Wow.
okay. What that means is, well, I'm not upset.
Yeah.
Some people might be because they want them really, really. Those are the Pinoy zebra ones, the with red eyes. So they really want it. Danica wants some.
Yeah.
Jess wants some.
Alrighty.
But doesn't mean it's the end of the world. I
Hey,
usually
Kara
let my
Corridor, how's it going?
eat the
Hashtag
first.
42 if you want to be entered in this giveaway, which I'm going to roll for in about a couple seconds here. So if you want to be entered, make sure you do that very, very quickly. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and pick it. So ready in 3, and keep in mind you have 2 minutes to say something in chat to claim it. So 3, 2, 1. And Pebble Creeks Aquatics. If you're still here, you claim your $10 gift card.
Peplin.
Peplin. Hey, okay. Here, Corridor was looking. Okay, there he goes. He's here. Just shoot me over an email at dave@aquariumthoughts.com, and I'll send that gift card out to you.
I gotta step out, bro. I'll see you in a bit.
If I'm still going.
All right.
Later. So there we have it. Okay, I can close this out. Don't need that anymore. So now it's just me. Alrighty, so yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people do overprice their aquariums online. Too many $30, $10, too many $30 10-gallon aquariums, even higher. I've seen them as high as 100 before. A few other things I have seen is people, they list them as like $0 or $1, and you go on there and they say, oh, we want $200 from them. That just annoys the crap out of me. Yeah. Taylor's Aquatics. Griffin saying, just having an off night. So anyways, folks, I'm going to go ahead and just knock out on the stream, going for about 2 hours now. So I hope everyone enjoyed. Hey, all. This has been a very long day. Yeah. Have a good night, Delilah. I'm going to be basically heading off myself. Going for about 2 hours. My throat's starting to get a little raspy. So everyone have a great night. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys had fun tonight. Pebble and Creeks Aquatics, make sure you do shoot over that email. That way I can send you over that gift card. Have a good weekend. And if anyone wants to go up live, feel free to go on after me. Go ahead and have an after party. That'd be great. Anyways, take care. As usual, keep researching, keep learning, and have a great day. Thank you very much.